Hello, everybody. I have returned, and with me is round two of the third Yu-Gi-Oh! Quarantine series. I'm just going to go ahead and see if I can't find the match that we'll be looking for round two. It's going to be, as requested by chat, Mathmech. Now, our Mathmech player is undefeated, but there's only been one round of competition, so that just means they mathed them out once. Mathmech is actually a crazy competent deck with a lot of really cool combo lines, so I'm hoping that they'll be able to show them off. They'll be playing against Sonic 21 Blast, veteran of the channel, playing Gren Maju de Damn, is that ever a matchup? My God. I'm just waiting for the two of them to find each other, and they should be able to get off to the races. We've had a couple of drops so far. Oh, it should be actually frame dropping for a lot of people. Give it a sec. Because I'm dumb, I'm trying to load a couple of things at once. Hey, come on. Come on. Quit lagging. Don't make me do it. I'll do it. There we go. It was good for a millionth of a second. All right. Okay, I should be back at full capacity here. You should be able to see me without the unfortunate consequence of encoding errors. One of the downsides to filming in 1080p HD is that my computer is not capable of filming in 1080p HD. It is time for round two, and for round two we've got some really excellent games to show you. We're going to be watching Mathmech, which is an incredibly cool combo deck, much more capable once it's got its new support, versus a deck that has been around for as long as humanity has been able to smash rocks together. I'm talking about Gren Maju de So I'll transition you over there as soon as the players are in game. They are still waiting. Don't know where they are. Hello? I guess I can use this time to permanently fix the encoding error by doing something I never ever wanted to do. I never ever wanted to do. Go back to 360p. Da 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 da. Well, I'm gonna look terrible. But at least it's not going to destroy my computer. This is Zoom call footage, folks. It's more fun than stun versus stun. Don't say anything just yet. Don't say anything just yet. Still not finding these two individuals. Maybe I should try the other name. Nope. And nope. Unless they've already started without my consent, you fools! Alright, okay, let's transition over there now. Alright. So I'll give them the go-ahead, and I am excited to see what the pair of these individuals can accomplish. I think they're locked deep in rock, paper, scissors right now, waiting for me to show up. RPS, of course, is the most important part of Yu-Gi-Oh! These days. Have you seen Sonic's Gren list? I have. It's something. It's not bad. No, it's normal. So it looks like Mathmech is going first. This is probably what we're going to see all three games, should it make it to three. Mathmech wants to go first, despite the fact that it's an OTK deck. It has incredible combo setups on the play. And Sonic is playing Gren Maju, so of course he's going to want to go second. Alright, so we're going to go Link Disciple, and then Link Devotee. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with these cards, I don't blame you. This card is a level 4 or lower Cyburst, and you can tribute a monster it points to, draw a card, then put a card from your hand on the bottom of the deck. Just smooths out your hand. But more importantly, by tributing Link Devotee, you are able to summon 2 Link tokens. Now, you are cut out of Link 3 or higher monsters for the remainder of the turn, so no Appaloosa setups, but as Link Cross has shown you, 2 tokens can go a long way. Alright, so Cyberse Wicked is, of course, part of all of these combos, and this token is probably going to go away for just about anything. Could be Link Haribo here, and that is what we're going to see. Cyberse Wicked is going to trigger. You can banish a Cyberse monster from your graveyard, add a Cyberse Tuner from your deck to your hand, and what do you know? If you banish Balancer Lord, you can go ahead and special level 4 or lower monster from your hand. Might as well just get the Nebula that we just added. This card allows you to tribute to Cyberse to special a Mathmech monster from your deck, and what do you know, both these monsters are Cyberse. We could send this Link Haribo to the graveyard to special any Cyberse from the deck. For those of you not well versed in MBT lore, standing Sonic 21 Blast is mandatory. That is true. Wins Link Cross, by the way? Never. If I have my way, we'll never get it, and I'm doing everything in my power, contacting the head of Konami headquarters to ensure that we never get it. Mathmech Sigma from the deck. Sigma is a free special from the graveyard a lot of the time. We're going to IP Masquerena. Oh, I'll be upset if this is the end of the turn. I like my setups a little spicier than this. Oh no, and that's it? Must have been a bit of a brick out of the Mathmech player. I mean, you did see they didn't have any of the Reborns, which is critical to a majority of their combos, but I would have expected more than just the Masquerena. We can just go into Avramax Pass here? That's not very good. Though it might be enough against Gren Maju. I mean, what the heck is that deck going to do? Cyber Dragon as the first one from Sonic 21 Blast. Okay, well, if you would like to not lose the game right here, you'll have to use the effect of Masquerena, but really there's nothing you can go into. What, are you going to make a Link monster not in the extra monster zone? Oh, well, that's a good one. Hey, do you have a way to trigger that independently of your opponent? Because if not, it is still going to the graveyard. And it is. Looks like Sonic is going to go into Chimeratech Mega Fleet Dragon. Very interesting inclusion in Gren Maju to Iza. Now, if Sonic follows up with another Cyber Dragon card, I'm going to be very upset because then I'm going to have to change a lot of things. I can't believe we have both Mathmech Sigma Balls and Mathmech Nambla. I almost made a Nambla joke in the, oh my god, an American Sniper hitting Thunderbird and Mothman in a 3 and 4 card hand respectively. Okay, at the very least we'll be able to summon this Chusinoko if we desire. I almost made a Nambla joke. I was like, Mathmech Nambla, which stands for the National Minus Plus Love Association, but I couldn't get it together in a way that wouldn't violate the YouTube terms of service, so I didn't make it. Alright, so we're going directly with the Mega Fleet Dragon and the Chusinoko. I mean, honestly, if you're Sunder Cream, you have to be pretty happy about this. Snek in attack position is great news for you, and more importantly, your opponent hasn't killed you. Alright, so it's time for the second main, and thank you to the 252 people who have come by today, Monka TOS, to watch these two OTK decks hit each other very hard. Pyro Phoenix isn't TCG legal yet? Yes, it is. Alright, Lightning Storm is a great one. Of course, Mathmech aims to go second, going to destroy spells and traps. Probably the better idea here, because these vanilla monsters in attack position are prime Mathmech Final Sigma bait. National Ass Butt Lovers Association, thank you. Math Brick Love Association, isn't it? You're assuming that I think of these funny jokes. So we're going to go from Sigma into Multiplication. Multiplication, of course, can make one of your monsters an 8 instead of a 4, and whoa, that's 12. Let's make Final Sigma. So this card's unaffected by card effects except for Mathmech while it's in the EMZ, and if it's in the EMZ and battles an opponent's monster, it doubles battle damage, and of course, its attack is 6,000 because of the effect of Multiplication in Graveyard. So it's going to deal about 10 quadrillion damage here and end the game. So that's Mathmech, folks. I mean, that's Mathmech. The going first combos get much better after the new piece of Mathmech support. It allows you to end on the same board that you just saw, but plus a set Superfactorial, which goes into a copy of Alan Bershin on your opponent's turn. That allows you to add a Mathmech to your hand to set up for next turn. And of course, if an Xyz or a Synchro monster is made with, I think it's Divider, then that Xyz has the ability to negate an opponent's spell, trap, or monster effect as well. So it's an additional negate plus a Masquerena activation in a deck that already doesn't want to go first at all. Yeah, Mathmech for sure is nice in Master Rule 5. Alan Bershin is a really, really powerful card, and not because it can search any spell from your deck to your hand. It's 100% powerful in this deck because it adds a Mathmech from your deck to your hand with only 2 materials and is able to plus by destroying a Mathmech you control to tag out into one from, I think, your graveyard. Did you hear the Mathmechs have Sigma? Who's Steve Jobs? Dragma Nut. Please stop. Alright, well, it is time. I would guess that the Mathmech player is being forced to go first once again. Again, this is not anything they have a problem with. Mathmech will very, very gladly go first. Even though they're likely to not end on anything particularly powerful. Gren Maju to Iza doesn't put out a lot of negates. So, it's not like they're going to build an unbeatable board on their turn. Likely they're just going to do a lot of damage. The Cyber Dragon is a bit of a problem, because most of Mathmech's going first lines do end on cards that are particularly weak to those. We're going to lead with a Cynet Mining. Discarding a copy of Mathmech Division. You contribute a monster you control in the extra monster zone. Special a level 4 Cybers from your hand or graveyard. This one's only okay. Are you saying that my Dark Sage Turbo deck is not going to be competitive? Absolutely not. And Balancer Lord is the best normal summon in the game. It's just free Cyberse material, folks, and when you banish it off of Cyberse Wicked, you get to plus even further. So a Balancer Lord gets you an extra normal summon, which is going to turn into Mathmech Nambla. Nambla allows you to tribute a Cyberse monster to a special Mathmech monster from your deck. Hey, you know what's a Cyberse monster? Balancer Lord. Where is the Dark Sage Turbo in the deck list? I was not allowed to enter my own tournament, unfortunately. Folks, if you think this is unfair, vote no on Proposition 98. Balancer Lord is not the best normal summon in the game. That belongs to Scrap Recycler. Best normal summon in this deck, I should clarify. There are much better normal summons. For example, Gren Maju is a much better normal summon in Sonic's deck. Alright, so we're going to go from Disciple into Devotee. That's going to sculpt the hand a little bit, and then Devotee is going to trigger in Graveyard, getting 2 tokens. Wow, just so powerful. Is nobody playing such a tier 1 meta threat? I'm shocked. I mean, I think they're likely waiting for the Time Wizard Retrain to drop. And now we'll go into Wicked, we'll go into Link Haribo, or Link Spider. You know, Link Spider also triggers it, so if you want to summon a Link Spider here, you can then summon a normal monster to your spell and trap card zone. Armageddon Knight, always a safe bet for the best normal summon in the game. Yep, that's true. Alright, we will banish Balancer Lord for another Nambla. Now, unfortunately, that is a hard once per turn, so likely we'll be specialing something else. Or I should hope we are, or else that's the end of the turn. Ah, okay, well, that's pretty telegraphed. Did we not use this effect? Am I stupid? Oh, apparently I am. We're going to activate Enabler's effect now, in order to get a Sigma. Oh, Overraptor is actually a pretty good contender. Overraptor is an FTK, right? We're going to go into Sigma, we're going to go into Masquerena, and I hope we have something else this time. All that just to end on an Avermax. The best normal summon is Kaiku. Prove me wrong. That's not difficult. IP Mask pass again. Hey, it worked the first time. Why fix what ain't broken? So maybe this time we'll get to see a Zero Voros line. Does Mathmech have any way to independently trigger it? I mean, it's got a Link Haribo in Graveyard. Alright, Sonic, what do you got? If you can't beat Masquerena Pass in Gren Maju, you might have a problem. Whoa! Super Polymerization? Are these monsters both dark? Are you kidding me? Alright, fine. And there's Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. In the standby phase, tell me he follows it up with a copy of, No, he didn't. I was like, he's activating in the standby phase. Tell me that he follows it up with an Extravagance, but he didn't. Instead, just following it up with a trade-in and an Ash on that. I mean, you can't pass up a 2-for-1 like that. Too cool. He says, hell, let's just go to battle phase. And again, every turn that one of these two decks isn't OTKing their opponent, they're opening themselves up to a massive OTK from the other end. Really, all Sunder needs here is a multiplication. And Sigma's going to come back out. Sigma is such a powerful monster. If you normal summon multiplication, that's the end of the game. And yeah, so Sunder just did the exact same play 2 games in a row and is now sitting at 2-0. Fun. Interesting. This is the slowest OTK game of all time. Be careful what you wish for. Here comes Mathmech Final Sigma, and then multiplication will trigger, targeting Final Sigma and bringing its attack to a big ol' 6,000. Ooh, addition as well? Addition as well? Okay, well that monster is now going to gain 1,000 more attack. And that's way over 8,000. Oh, stop. Subtraction. He's going to make his opponent's monster lose 1,000 attack. Is he going to go into the Xyz? Whoa, are we going to see additional plays? Nope, straight to the battle phase. Walk into his opponent's monster. What's big number? Big number, big number, big number, big number. Wow, that's a big number. 10,000 damage. Did not have to do any of this stuff. Would have still been lethal. Well, that was a game, huh? Huh, chat? It was truly a battle of hitting hard. And one of the players hit harder than the other. Really nothing to say outside of that. If you are an OTK deck and you fail to OTK your opponent, and your opponent's on an OTK deck, it's very likely they're going to OTK you back.